G'day and welcome to Duxwiller Gaming and our Let's Play series here on Wilhelmina Forest. Just a reminder, this is a 24-day seasons challenge game and is also set on Wilhelmina Forest in hard mode, where we have to create everything from scratch. So we have returned, we're on another new day. We have done a day or so of work off camera. We've got no hired hands around at the moment, so we're busy trying to sort of get the most work we possibly can done at one particular time. A couple of changes though around the farm. As you can see here, we've bought a Hallmaster auger wagon. The reason we bought that, this one has been modified to deal with wood chips, and we just find that a little bit easier to offload. It has a slightly higher capacity and we can deal with that a lot easier down at the drop-off point. Now, down at the drop-off point itself, we've actually got rid of the burner, sorry, tongue-tied, and we've actually installed a cell point with the shed and all that sort of stuff down there. So that's going to be the start of our other main section of the farm. So we've set all that up. We've also done some other minor work around the farm. We've put some sort of, made some little access roads and that through to the fields and stuff like that. But if we come up here, you can see some of that. So as you can see, we've gone down through that way down towards, so we got another rear access down to where our other part of the farm is going to be, instead of having to take our main access route down through there. Now furthermore, we've over here, whoops, as I pressed the wrong key, you can see over there, that field over there that we developed, we're actually extending that out further to the north. You can see there's a T-Rex up there. We've got a second T-Rex now as well. So we've got a yellow one and a bright orange one. So if we do have any hired hands here helping us, that at least we've got two of those, so we can actually go around stomping through our all of our what am I looking for? Stumps. Sorry, tongue-tied again. We've created this field as well here, so we've got another field in here. So that gives us a total of 4 fields ready. So there's one field there with grass on, the other field there, this field through here, which we're extending up through here, and this field here. Now, we have also started clearing off in here, so we're going to have another field in here as well. So you can see where I've sort of marked out the boundary of the field, and that goes down through there to where, as you can see, that building down there, that's where our farm area is going to be. So we've got this area through here. We'll have to get rid of all this these trees through here. And then also over here, we've already cleared off all the trees over here next to the river. And that's going to be another field through there. And in fact, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to head back, grab the Fendt and the plough, and we're going to head on over there and plough the rest of that field up and get most of that field in preparation today, ready for planting. So we are getting also very close to being ready for planting. Although what we're going to do first, actually, is notice that the auger wagon is full. We're going to take that through to sell at the sell point. Sorry. All right, so let's get that going. We'll jump in cab, and what we'll do is we'll head down the road, so you can just see, well, the track. This is the track we've developed down through here to head back down. So yeah, we've been pretty busy. And like I said, we haven't had any extra hands in here. We haven't had Eustace back or JJ. I think Eustace is still lost in the forest somewhere. JJ, I don't know where JJ's gone. He tends to sort of come in and out irregularly, but usually if we do need a bit of work done, he's usually fairly close by, which is handy. But anyway, so here we are. This is what we've done. So we've removed, like I said, we removed the wood chip burner, and we've installed this building and this drop-off point here, so it makes it a bit easier. So certainly when it comes to using this guy, it makes it a lot easier as well. So we just open up the auger, and then he'll dump that off without any dramas whatsoever. All right, and off it goes. Anything left in the spout will be loaded back in, so we don't have to worry about trying to offload it a second time. And we make some more money, and we'll be good to go. So yeah, so our money dropped down. We got to about 400,000 thereabouts, and in buying the Hallmaster and the T-Rex, we used a bit of that money up. So we're back in making some more money. So if we go around through here, we'll actually go by the flat area. If I can squeeze through these trees here, and just show what we've done. So this is around the banks of the river through here, and here we go. So this is the area that we cleared off. So from the aerial view, it looked like there wasn't that big of an area, but as you can see, it's actually going to be quite a big field. So it goes on for quite some distance here. So this will be quite a good field. What we're going to put in here yet, I don't know. Again, it is still lumpy, but that's going to be the nature of all the land around this area. We're not going to spend a huge amount of money in land deformation, in smoothing out the land or anything. We will, however, be definitely doing that at some point in relation to when we set up our cows or sheep or pigs or whatever we do, because we need a fair bit of a big empty flat space of land for that. So we'll see how that goes, but in the interim we'll be fine. We did a little bit of work. We just smoothed out part of this this track as well. Just a couple of little bits and pieces were a little bit rough, a bit narrow, so we fixed it up a little bit. Primarily this corner was probably the roughest part, but it's now been smoothed out a bit more. That part there's still a bit steep, but anyway, that'll be okay. As you can see there, we've put in a bit of dirt through there. We've worn a bit of dirt through to actually make access areas to our field plots, so as it gives a bit of definition as well. Alright, just squeeze around through there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop off both the auger and also the brooks. Alright, we'll bring that round through here. I'll drop him off. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab the plough, and we're going to head on over and plough up that field that's next to the river. Alrighty, so here we go. Alright, so I hope everyone is doing really well. We are obviously getting back into the flow with everything with Farming Simulator and the channel and all that sort of stuff. There have been some changes to the channel, hot off the press. We've changed our Patreon subscription and the levels involved with that. So there's now 3 defined levels with Patreon. There's the $1 and $5 and $10 or more levels. Now, with all the levels, you'll have access to the Patreon Discord channel, and that also includes access to the Patreon only live streams, which are done on Discord. Will be done randomly, not at predefined times. These will not be recorded, so they're not available to anyone else other than our Patreon members. And the beauty about doing the streaming in Discord is you're actually joining into the voice channel as well, so you'll be interacting with me as we're playing the game or doing whatever. So that may incorporate setting up gameplay ready for Let's Play recordings. It may be new games off camera, getting ready and used to them before we actually bring them into the channel. Older games that we're just playing for the sake of relaxing and playing and all that sort of stuff. But they are available, so the details are down below in the comments to get signed up to those. The higher level one, the $10 a month one, guarantees that you will get a shout out both in text and also verbally in that month, as well as all the other benefits that are available to the Patreon members, including the Discord channel and the videos, like I said before. So yeah, if you're interested in supporting the channel, then that is one of the ways to do it. There is also a Streamlabs donation link for those that may just want to make a donation instead of actually subscribing to Patreon, which is fine. And if that's the case, just let me know via a PM or whatever else, and I will give you that link. That normally is only sort of publicise that link when we're doing streaming. So once I get my upgraded internet connection, we'll be going back to streaming, and that'll be more available for then onwards. So in saying all that, the first person I have to give a shout out to is DJ. So DJ is our first $10 and higher level Patreon for the channel. So thank you, DJ, for your ongoing support of the channel. He's been a supporter of the channel for well, basically since we started. And those of you that are on my Discord channel quite regularly know that him and JJ and myself play the Division 2 quite regularly together, and catch up and fool about in there quite regularly. So yeah, thanks again to DJ. So yeah, all good. All right. So we're filling in this field, and so what we'll do next is we'll probably come down and we may well actually fill it up with some lime. I do also have to buy a new lime spreader, and I also do need to buy some lime because we're almost out of lime up at the farm. But I think that might be the next episode, so we might not actually do the lime on here this episode. We might leave that for the next episode when we've got the new lime spreader. And in the interim I will do some more forestry work to make us some more money, just to make sure we can cover the costs of all that, because the lime bags, we're going to buy the big bags of lime. I think it's a 20,000 or 30,000 bag of lime, just to make sure it gives us a little bit more longevity, and they're not cheap, so need to make sure we've got a bit of money in the bank for those. All right, so we're continuing on. For other news, this will be a couple of weeks late, but overnight our good friend GTX had a couple of his mods released, which is fantastic. Most notably the Easy Development add-on, and that is a fantastic mod. I've had that for about 2 months in testing and all that sort of stuff. The video for that was released prior to the mod being available on the Mod Hub, but it is now released, so if you want to check it out, go check that video out. There's a stump I've missed, so I'll have to come back and get rid of that. But yeah, so there's that. He's also got the Animal Pen extension update, which there will be another update to that, because we found a bit of a problem with that. Not so much with the mod itself, but with the way some map makers do their animals. And so for some maps, it's not going to show up. And basically what that is his new APE extension. The update actually enables the water troughs to be done without actually having to go into GE and add it to the map, which is fantastic. But the way some people have done their maps, and this includes Oxygen David with his Oakfield farm map, they won't show up with the current version that's on Mod Hub. That's because part of the animal placement hasn't been moved to where the actual troughs are. I mean, the technicalities of it, I'm not going to go into depth, but basically because the map makers haven't moved the appropriate areas to be adjacent to the actual troughs and stuff like that, the Animal Pen extension can't find them. It's below the ground and just doesn't put them there. Anyway, that's all good. But we will have a video out on that, just showcasing that and showing it working on those maps that don't allow it to work normally, and that should all be good. And the other one was the can't remember the name of it now. He's going to kill me for that. It's but basically the passenger script for FS19. So you can ride as a passenger in multiplayer with someone else in a tractor, or indeed with the AI with this mod. So if you've got the AI driving your tractor, you can go and sit in the tractor with him and watch him, keep a close eye on him as he's driving through the field and doing whatever work you got to do. So that is fantastic. Now there are a couple of other really fantastic mods coming out from GTX very, very soon. A bit of a tease, I know, that the fact that I know what's going on, but trust me, this is stuff that you will be really looking forward to and would love to have, and they will be coming very, very soon. They are both very close to completion. In fact, there's 3. There's 2 of them are very close to completion, and as soon as possible, if we have the guff and we have it all here, we'll provide the videos and all that sort of stuff on it. But make sure you go check it out. Also, of course, when you're downloading GTX's mods, please make sure you go back in there and give him a 5-star rating, because he is without a doubt the best scripter for Farming Simulator 17 and 19 at least. So yeah, give him a bit of kudos. It gives him a little bit of dollars as well. So yeah, you can't go wrong with any of his mods. All right, so this should possibly be the last run, and then we just got to come back and get that that one stump we've missed, which isn't bad out of all the trees that have come out of this area. To miss one, it's not too bad. So we'll get rid of that, and then we'll also come down, lime the field, fertilize the field, and then we'll be ready to grow. So as you can see, up the top of the screen, in fact I don't need the help screen there, do I? Our soil temperature is at 4 degrees, so it's getting a little bit warmer, another degree, and then we can start planting. So what we'll do is once we've got to a temperature of being able to plant, we'll stop with our forestry demolition initially, and we will get planting, so at least we've got some crops underway. Now, obviously we're going to continue on with the harvesting of our forestry because, number one, it's an income at the moment because we don't have any income coming in from anything else. And we also need the land. So we have to do that for both purposes, to expand the farm, but also to make some money. Now, the problem we're at the moment is once we finish this other field that we've started working on and we finish the extension of the third field we did, which is the one we did with Eustace, we're going to be at the point where we haven't got much more land in this parcel of land that we own to develop. So what we're then going to have to do is look at purchasing our next plot of land. Now, more than likely, we are going to purchase the one that is to our south, which is directly towards where we're sort of driving to now, before we head on over to the other side of the river and start buying land over there. So that's probably what we'll look at. Now, I think it's about $150,000, $160,000 for that land. I'll have to review that and sort of see how much exactly it is. But we have to be conscious of getting enough money as well to be able to afford that as soon as we can. All right, we're going to go back up the back way. So as you can see here, you can see the field is actually coming right down. It's just up here on that crest there. You can just see it poking through there. That's how close it's going to be. This is our little field area here. We're going to have some more farm development, and this is going to be the access from this area here up to the farmhouse. So it'll be well traveled, but the other road will also be used as well. Obviously that won't just be dismissed altogether, but it gives us two different access ways in and out. So all right, so we've done that. What we might do actually is I might just take this over and have a look and see if we're ready to sort of start ploughing at least the edges of our extension, so we can sort of see on the map how big that field's going to be. So we'll just head down through over here. As you can see, it's a very, very, well, not so much hilly, but certainly varied terrain through here. Now I don't know, I don't think I'm going to be ready to do that yet actually. I don't want to get caught up there. Let's go and have a look. We'll have a look. So this is the extension. So that's where the field currently ends. We're going to bring it all the way up through here. And no, I wouldn't have been able to get through here anyway. So coming up through here, and then just where those trees are is basically the extent of our land parcel here. So what we'll do is I'll actually bring up the map and show you what I'm talking about. So this is where we are over here now. So we're up at this top edge. Now, that is the parcel of land we own. So what you can see is if I come back down to here, that's our most southerly piece of land that we've checked out. Now, that is right at the edge here. So as you can see, once we create that field in there, and we've created this extension up through here, that's pretty much all the land use, because there is a field in there. Remember, that is a field there as well. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields in this one parcel of land. So what we're thinking of doing is coming down and purchasing this plot of land next. This gives us then the what are we getting here? I don't know what it is. There's a spinnery and a barn, I think, in there. There's a barn, and then I don't know what the other one is, a ranch possibly. But that will give us that area to have as well. And then from there, we will then most likely come out through to here. I don't think we'll probably buy this piece of land here, but we may have to purchase it and clear off the road and then sell it back to them. We may have to do that. Ideally, I want to get into this area of land here. I think, although it does look like it's got a bit of slope to it, I think that might be probably one of the better ones to develop, and I really want to keep away from this one because this one's going to be a pain to develop, I think. So it's either that or we head up here. I don't think there's going to be much value up in here, although who knows, we may change our mind. But I mean, that one's only 124,000. This plot down here is 134,000. So that's what we'll probably do very soon. All right, so there you go. So as I said, so this is the northern aspect of that field. So we'll be coming down through here, and then the field will turn and heading back south up through here. So you've got to clear all those trees and those stumps out through there, and then we'll be good to go. And then you have there's that other T-Rex, and that's where we'll join up through here. All right, so that's giving you a bit of an idea of where we're going to be field-wise. And certainly sets our goals for where we want to be, all that sort of stuff. All right. So I could grab the T-Rex and go straight down to that field down below, but I'm not going to do that. I think what we'll do is I think I'll grab the Brooks and the overloader, and we'll get rid of some more of those trees, and we can go get rid of some of the trees down in that new field we're developing as well. And again, look, I apologize, there is some boredom to this, but it is what we need to do to develop our farm. It doesn't just magically disappear at the click of a finger, although we could do that. That sort of defeats the purpose of doing a more hardcore series, doesn't it? All right. Now, I've just got to turn off easy development control for a second because I've got flight mode on that, and that also had the HUD mode, so that's now got rid of that. All right. So we'll open up the pipe for the Brooks. The Brooks is unfolded, and then we'll head up over here to where the T-Rex is and start chopping some trees down. And we'll continue this off camera as well. Basically, what I don't finish in this episode, we will finish definitely off camera. The other field I'll probably do in the next episode. I won't do that off camera. But at least here you'll see how well this combination works with the Brooks and the overloading wagon with this Fendt 1000 as well. The other thing we need to do is we do need to, at some stage soon, hopefully, buy our Azerion. We need $400,000 clear to buy that. So this was wasn't so much the next cheapest option, but it gave us the maximum power for the cheapest amount of money for the farm. So that's why we went for this version of tractor. And of course we didn't want to get the other green things because they'll just catch fire, and we don't want a fire here in the forestry because then it's just going to burn down all the trees. Now one could argue that may actually be quite helpful. However, if we burn all the trees down, we're not going to make any money. So while it may help in one aspect, it won't help us in another. All right. So we just take our time driving through, try not to get caught up. The one thing with this overloader is the tracks do like getting caught on the stumps, whereas with the Joskin, it tended to have the ability to actually drive over the stumps if one of the wheels got near a stump. So we have to be a little bit more aware of our surroundings now, but that's okay. We can manage that. Not sure if I'm gonna, yeah, I will get that one. That's okay. Now the other thing is we are still on our road to 1,000 subscribers. As of this point in time, and I mean obviously it would have updated possibly by the time you're seeing this, but we currently have 929 subscribers. So we are getting close to our 1,000. So hopefully that won't be too far away. So of course, if you're not already a subscriber and you're watching this video, we would like it if you would consider subscribing. And if you do, make sure you press that alarm notification icon. And of course, tell your friends about us. If you think your friends might enjoy the channel and enjoy the content we put out, then please invite them along as well. Everyone is welcome to come and join us on our Discord channel. Much fun, hilarity, and stupidity occurs there quite regularly. So come over there and join us there too if you wish. All the details for that are down below. But yeah, hopefully you'll come along and join us. I would like to obviously extend a thanks to all my current subscribers, my loyal subscribers that have been here since day one, and all the new subscribers that have come through recently as well. And seeing as I'm talking about subscribers, it's actually very close to the end of this video because we've already been at it for 25 minutes. How time flies when you're having fun. So on that note, I think it might be about time to bid everyone farewell. And then we'll see you back here again at Wilhelmina very, very soon. I was actually saying to our good friend JJ just today, it's actually quite surprising. I'm actually really enjoying this map and the challenge that's involved with it. Noting that I've done very little forestry and all that before, but it makes for a very interesting game. So there you go. Now we're full. We'll do the sign off as we're heading on down to sell these wood chips, make a little bit more money, and then we'll come back up and continue on getting rid of the rest of these trees. So yes, so like I said, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing and pressing that alarm notification icon so you're made aware when there are more videos available. As always, don't forget the Discord channel. As I just mentioned, please come and join us there. You're more than free to come and go there as you please. We cover lots of different things there, news of different games, all that sort of stuff, so come over and join us. And also don't forget our Patreon if you wish to support the channel. The only way we can continue on with doing this and running the server and everything else, not that we have a public server at the moment, but certainly for doing multiplayer recording and stuff like that, is via your donations. Plus it also helps with keeping things like the internet going and all that sort of stuff. And 90% of which of all the funds that I receive via the channel stay in the channel as well. So that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed the episode and you're enjoying the series. We've got a long way to go. As I posted on the Discord channel, I think just today, we've cut down about 100,000 trees, probably not that many, and we've only got about 3,756,000,000 something odd thousand to go. There's a lot of work ahead of us. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and no matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you soon again very soon back here at Duck Swallow Gaming. Thanks very much for watching. See you all later. Bye.